Hey there, guys. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining us for another Friday night watch chat with the guys. I just refer to you as the guys. I hope you guys are okay with that. Okay, so it's also I don't know who to go with because we have a watch. It's like a watch reveal Friday. We all got new watches this week. I'm gonna go first because I cheated a little bit on Tuesday at Amin's stream. I showed the Blumo, so but it is new. It's the first time I showed it in my stream, and this is the Blumo, the Sego
Yeah.
Sumo.
Solo shot, solo
So
shot.
okay, yeah. Hold on. Solo legs, boom. Yeah,
Ah,
really digging
Love it.
it. Really digging it.
it's a great diver.
Yeah,
Beauty.
fun. It doesn't. It just doesn't feel like at times it doesn't feel like a Sego to me, and I think that's why I like it. I don't know. Maybe it's definitely totally Seiko, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm happy with it. That's all that matters.
hmm
Okay, let's Joe.
Yes. Hi.
What would JC do? Joe, my man.
Hello.
How are
How are
you?
you?
How was your week?
I'm well. I'm well. I'm well. Got a package in the mail,
Oh,
and
okay. Solo layout
it,
coming up.
it,
Do-do-do-do-do.
came kind of. I think came about like 2 months. 2 months later than promised, but it was worth the wait. I think
Yeah.
it's a hop ring,
Wow.
not the fancy salmon dial and
No, but
monochrome made,
that's beautiful. I mean,
but
but this is like the
sorry,
first.
shiny.
Beautiful.
This is the first one of these in the States, right?
Might be. That's what Tim Jackson at Passion Fine Jewelry was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
So
maybe.
so now did you see is this something that you kind of like worked together with the Hobrings or did you see this model available? Do you know what I mean? Did you pick and choose some of the layout, the colors?
Oh no, 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 no. They just
It
made
wasn't
it
like
this way.
bespoke. That was
Yeah,
okay, they just made okay, all right.
yeah. In fact, I had asked them because it was really nice, but the bezel and the top side of the case was completely polished. So I thought,
Yeah.
ooh, for a sporty chronograph. So
Yeah.
I asked them, could you brush it? And they were like, man, no, but do you want it anyway? So I said, okay, I want it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Beautiful watch, man.
Can you tell
Awesome.
us
I
about
like it.
that? What's the so it's a mono pusher. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
chronograph.
sorry. Yeah.
I'll give
So
you solo
this,
layout again.
oh, okay. Their model is called the Felix Chrono. It's a
Hmm.
mono pusher, and this is their sport design. So it's a little different, kind of like a classic kind of bullseye or two-tone
Yeah.
tuxedo-ish style. So yeah, mono pusher. It was previously based on the 7750
Oh,
Mm.
cool.
architecture, but
Yeah.
then because of limited supply, Hopring had to like kind of design his own
Yeah.
movement based on that. So a lot of things, the Felix, the Foudrillon, this monopusher are based on the basic blueprint architecture of his A11 movement. But the nice thing about it is pretty compact. This thing is 38 and a half in
Mm.
diameter,
Yeah. Show us
and
a profile. Yeah.
yeah, and 12 thick.
Okay.
So it's a pretty thin,
Oh,
Yeah.
um,
thin.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty thin chronograph. So it fits a wrist like mine. So that it was perfect.
No, that
Yeah.
that sizing is fantastic, but it doesn't look like a small watch. Does it wear a little bit bigger?
You know what, the case dimension, if you like that Kadoki too,
Yeah.
um,
It's the
case
same thing.
dimensions are
Spot on.
practically the same. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's wonderful. And because they share, I mean, the movements are pretty much the same fundamentally, the
Yeah.
foundation of the movements. So I love the way it winds. It winds just like the
Yeah.
Kadoki. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
Mm.
a nice
yeah,
little
it's
I don't know
lovely.
je ne sais quoi about that whining, but it's fantastic. Well, congratulations, my friend. That's a
Thank
great
you.
looking watch, and
Congrats.
you're on a
Awesome.
tear, man. You
Yep.
are on a tear. I love it. I love it, man.
The wife's not happy. I try try not to tell her about these expenses.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Amin, you picked up something new this week. Unexpected.
A little unexpected.
Yeah.
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 So
What do
I
you
got
got there?
I got my
So yeah.
Longines. Let me
Oh,
Mm.
look at that
Mm-hmm.
dial.
Mm-hmm.
it's
No date. Awesome.
No date. The green is sort of it really, you could tell it sometimes looks green, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it's a brighter green than this.
Yeah.
Sort of a fume or degradé green. I got it on a Zellos rubber strap. Comes with like a green NATO and then a leather strap.
Yeah.
I ordered a hunter green rubber from somewhere.
Yeah.
They'll be coming in a while. Actually, from Noman, if I'm pronouncing
Oh,
that right.
okay.
Their estimated
Nice.
shipping was like 2 to 6 weeks or something like that.
Oh.
So we'll see. Maybe because it's not a watch, I went with the
Yeah.
cheaper shipping.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I used to have the date version of the this one's bronze, and I used to have the steel date version. There's some differences. Like this one, the whole case is brushed. The steel one, the whole case I think was polished. And then the hands have a texture on this one. I think they're bronze too. And they were more flat on the steel one. I like it a lot. I think this one's gonna stick around.
That's great. Yeah. It's I just love the look of it. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome too. Yeah.
I would prefer a display, but it's cool.
Well, congratulations. Good for you, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's
That's a
awesome.
cool
I
looking
like
watch.
that
Because
so
you kind of were looking for something else. And
I went there thinking Seiko Willard.
yeah.
And I tried on the Willard. I actually liked the Willard a lot too. It was my first time trying it on the wrist. And I really just sat there with the two in front of me, like paralyzed, with Philip next to me.
Yeah.
Just like just couldn't decide. Texted you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
And still couldn't decide. And then eventually I just
I mean, so I know you reached out to us, but do you have like a go-to, like one? You don't have to name the person, but do you have like a person that if they say do it or don't do it, you weigh what they say?
just you guys
Okay.
as a group,
Thanks.
the four of you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily. It's not like if you say do it, I don't automatically do it. But
Yeah.
you're the ones I ask.
Yeah.
And you pretty much are always say do it. So
So when you're asking.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, in this
what
case, it
you're
was
asking.
between two, right? So it's a little different.
It's sure. Gotcha.
But I guess I didn't wait that long because no one answered right away, and I made up my mind.
Yeah.
Figure the
that's nice.
Seiko will be there or another
Yeah.
Seiko.
Yeah, that's true.
In the store. They'll probably have another one of these too. I don't think they're hard to get.
Let's check out the chat. Of course, as Amin knows, the StreamYard plays some tricks with us with the chat. So I know that Megan and Bill K were there early on. Sorry, I lost everybody before 9 o'clock, but Nilo is here. Hey, Nilo. Bruce, how are you? Hey, Paul. Thanks for joining us, man. Chaz from the Berg is there. Great guest last week. Philly Watchman Joe. How you doing, sir? Hey, Pete. What's going on? Peter's here. Hey, Jason's here from Aruba. Greetings. And from Canada. Oh, how come you won't let me click on you? There he is. Sanjay's here. How you doing? Oh, Paul's also from Canada. That's right. And the middle finger, geez, Paul. Caliber. How you doing, sir? I didn't realize that was ID guy. What's going on? Thank you. Great start to the weekend, of course. Mark's here. Time Hill. How you doing, sir? Let us know what you guys are wearing as well on wrist. Just on wrist. Calvin Dale is here. How are you, buddy? Hey, Danny. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Wilson, what's going on, man? Bobby's here. He loves the hovering. I think we all love the hovering, don't we?
But we don't love integrated bracelets. Just ugly watches.
Speaking of bracelets, that's a great pairing, Joe. That is it Speedel or
it's a Forstner. It's
Forstner?
very very jangly. and then
It's
yeah,
very
it's okay.
vintagey.
Yeah, very much so.
Looks
B
good.
Deb, what's up? Hey Sam, how you doing? Does the bracelet come with? So no, it's an what did it come with? Like I love the strap, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, it came with well, you know what? We always talk about how Hotbring is priced so well for the stuff they pack into the watches.
Yeah.
So finally getting it, you kind of start picking up on where they're able to save on the costs. So the
Hmm.
strap, it looks nice. It's kind of almost looks like kudu, but it's definitely not
Yeah.
expensive like kudu. It probably has like genuine leather stamped on it somewhere. It's okay. It looks like something you shouldn't get wet, and the buckle isn't anything
Mm.
that to write home about.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. I mean,
Yeah,
Mm.
right?
yeah.
I
I
mean,
think these
sure
things are
you
meant to be changed on
yeah,
Hotbring. Yeah.
sure you want to see like a nice strap and a nice buckle, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a deal breaker, especially what
Mhm.
you get for it, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm so impressed that you took it out of the box and immediately painted it. That blows me
Mm.
away.
So
It's
tell us
like,
about that.
tell us about that.
Tell us about that.
Cho don't give an F. Yeah.
Let's get this solo shot again,
Yeah,
Bobby
yeah,
Leg.
absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
so I, when I
This is
when I
like
asked
big balls move here.
when I asked Maria Hopring about this watch, about brushing it, I
Yeah.
also asked her if they thought that they could get the pusher red,
Mhm.
and she was like, it's kind of like she's told me very politely, like, no way. So I was like, that's fine. Love the watch anyway. And since I had to wait months and months for it, it was still like swimming in my head.
Uh,
Like, oh, how do I do this? So in the end, a couple of months ago, I got like a red enamel paint pen and was like playing it, like coloring things red at home, just like seeing what it's like, how it dries, and if it really binds well and scratch proof and everything. So it was. So I've been kind of
That's so awesome.
stewing, mulling it over in my mind. Um, and I told myself, I should honeymoon with this thing, make sure I really like it. But the moment it arrived and I opened the box, I was like, I'm gonna f and do this, and boom.
That's
I
awesome.
I just shellacked it, and yeah, after I did it, I was like, oh my god, what did I do? And I wrote Maria Hobring an email. I was just like, love the watch, it's great. By the way, this is a picture of it. I have a social media account, but I won't post it if you don't want me to. And this morning she replied. It was like 2 days ago, but she replied this morning. She's like, you know, glad you got it. Welcome to the Hopring family. It's your baby now. Do whatever you want with it. So then I posted it on my Instagram.
I was
nice.
wondering why you took so long to post it to your Instagram. That
Yeah, I
yeah,
was waiting for her blessing.
that's awesome. It looks so good.
Yeah, thanks. I
Is
think it's still
Joe's
drying.
is still trying? Yeah.
I think so.
Is Joe C officially Cho now? Well, I mean, as long as he keeps calling himself Cho, I have to honor that. I mean, it's Cho.
I like Cho. I like Cho.
Uh, yeah, I did. I did speak French. Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi.
He mastered Canadian, so he's not doing well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more nasally with Canadian. Oh, je ne sais quoi. I don't know. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that. It's better when Colin's here. You know what I mean? It just gets me. You know. So big fan. It looks like everybody's loving it. So good stuff. Uh, Joe is a savage. He is. He is a watch savage. I totally agree with that. Um, let's see here. I think I got everybody. There's Justin. How you doing? Ken is checking in from Pittsburgh. Awesome, awesome. So, I just wanna touch on something that we were talking about a little bit on, actually not more than a little bit. We talked about it a lot on Amin's stream on Tuesday night, and I had some final thoughts about this watch fast that I'm doing. That I plan on doing, and I wanted to add a couple of things to it, because I feel like I'm really not being honest to that. So the first 6 months of the year, I really I bought a lot of watches, right, and a lot of opportunities came up, a lot of things that I've been hoping for. It just happened planets were aligned and things were made available, watches were made available, and I jumped on that. I jumped on the opportunity. Having said that, my collection has grown a bit, about 9 to 10 watches, soon to be 10. Kickstarter that I bought last year is coming any day now, and so and I'm good with that. I'm really happy, and I want to be happy and sit with my collection for a little while. So I made the statement that I wasn't gonna buy any watches until the end of the year. I mean, we have other things going on in the family too, positive things that will need some resources, and also I want to put some thought into my next pieces in the future because I want them to be really meaningful. I have a great set of watches right now that I'm really happy with, and I just want to keep on adding watches that I'm really happy with, and nothing like I don't want to make any kind of quick decisions on things, and just then it'll make me feel anxious, right? So, long story short, so I'm don't plan on buying anything for the rest of the year. I also mentioned that I kind of getting into knives a little bit, not too crazy into knives, but a little bit, and I'm not going to buy any knives either because I feel like that's kind of cheating. Like if I can't get my fix from the watches, I get that little bit of a fix from buying something. Dopamine's releasing, and then finally, and what I'm adding today, another caveat. I mentioned that I would buy watches for the channel because sometimes I had to buy watches to bring in for a review, and there was a little bit of a debate about that, and I think it's very important for me to try not to do that too until the end of the year because uh, I'm still buying something, right? And it's still, even though if it's meant for the channel, there's still some kind of like satisfaction to that, and that I'm not. I know you guys probably don't even care, right? I'm not talking about you, Amin, or Joe, but just in general, like, okay, Bob, just don't buy watches. But it means a
No,
little
it's
bit.
entertaining.
Yeah.
This is entertaining. To make no mistake.
But it's I want to see if I could practice self-control. I want to,
This is a
I'm
very Jeff McMahon thing going on here.
it is, and this
Yeah.
is probably why I like watching this stuff because I identify a lot to what he says, and I know he did some sort of fast last year on that. Tennessee Mike, who's usually on the chat, he also did a fast 282 days. He told me, so that was impressive. I just want to get myself a little bit under control with that because I feel like I can get into a space where it becomes unhealthy, and so I just want to see if I could avoid that. You know, that's
It's
pretty much
July
it.
16th, right, Rob?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And end
So
of the year, you're
it's
talking about
180 some days, right? Or
a lot of
100. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look. I mean, I know. Look, I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm going to try my best, right? I'm going to do what I can, right? Right? No, no, still not good enough. Okay.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good enough.
Too
It's
many
good
rules.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're probably right. This is probably where I'm
You
getting into a
just
little bit
don't
of trouble.
you sound very uncertain.
No, so it's not that I'm uncertain. It's that I listen to myself saying what I'm saying, and it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. We're talking about watches, man. We're talking about watches, right? uh, watch fast. By how much? A few seconds. Oh, hey Donald, thanks for joining us. How are you? Hey Penny, what's going on? How
Well,
you doing?
I think I already said this publicly in the Discord, but I'll say it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch fast as long as Rob is. So be strong for the two of us because I
Yeah.
think it is good for me, and mine's contingent on yours. And I the only excuse I'm giving myself is the ones that are already paid for
Right. Right.
are an exception. Joe says that's cheating, but I can't put those back in the can, right? I mean, those are they're paid for. So
Yeah.
I could either say, no fast for me, or I could say I'm gonna, do my version of a fast.
Yeah. Craig talked to Tennessee Mike about his watch fast then buying spirit. Yes, he has definitely added a lot. It was almost like a rebound effect, right? You know, once he broke that seal, yeah, he started adding watches for sure. BDev, you said no buying. How about borrowing from friends? Well, you know, hopefully, you know, I still have. I mean, I have some relationships with other people in this community and other YouTubers, and I still want to do reviews. So hopefully, you know, people will continue to send me in watches. I got great subscribers, and thank you very much who send in watches for reviews. And if not, if I run out of watches to do reviews, well, there's going to be a whole lot of topic videos about watch fast.
Penny's Penny's also in as long as you're doing the fast. She's doing it. She's doing what I'm doing.
Nice.
We're both in as long as you are.
Wow, this is
Nice.
so, man. This is a lot of pressure now.
It's not pressure. It's we don't believe that you're going to do this very long. That's the
Okay, gotcha. Bobby's saying, I'll up the ante, Bobby. If you don't buy a watch or a knife till November, I'll ship you my Lango one time zone for your in December.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
man, you better.
There you go.
You know, I don't. It's not like, yeah. I mean, I need motivation, and that might help me. That
That's
might
good.
help me.
Yeah. As fast as lock. Yeah.
Colin, of course, I think you should still buy stuff for your channel. Yeah, I know. Colin's like the little devil there. You know. There's Penny's comment here about not buying any watch, but you know, but Penny has a history.
late 2022.
Late
Oh
20
man, somebody screenshot that.
That's a little crazy. Penny's had a history of like of being like, she went through years of like, you know, showing some moderation, like buying one watch a year, right? I mean, she's had that, and then until she didn't, right?
So she didn't.
She did. So can she go back? Yeah, I think you can, Penny. I think we could do it together. You know, just running all of us through his. Yeah, I'm sorry. Mark saying, Bobby, you're in the wrong place if you want encouragement to not buy watches.
Penny,
Yeah.
are you counting Rolexes? If you get the call, are you just gonna
Good
just
question.
say call me back in late 2022 or
Man, that, you know, and that's, you know what you're doing with that question. You know what you're doing.
Yep.
Let's see here. Bobby, we will be on a buying tear at the end of the year to make up for lost time. Maybe, and then that will say something about me. Riss Ross had a great question. Yeah, here it is. Bobby, are you on any AD list? No. Surely if you got a call for Daytona, you'd buy. Yeah. If I was on a Rolex 80 list and they call me for a Daytona, of course I would. Of course I would. I know I'm hypocritical, but I would, you know, for sure. I think any of us would, right? Penny would.
I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I mean, I'd be giving the Craig Ship answer on that one. I'd be. I don't like the Daytona. I wouldn't do it. I don't think that. Yeah, it would have to be even more profit for me to buy a watch just to flip it. For
Yeah. Bobby, please, Bobby. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, people don't believe me when I say that, but it's truth. You know.
No, I believe you, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I mean, if I needed the dough, I'd do it, but
Right.
Wouldn't be worth it.
Sam saying my fast lasted 6 months. Wow, Sam, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Let's see here. Sanjay, I know why you cry, but it is something I can never do. Did I read that right? I know now why you cry, but it is something that I can never do. I think he's quoting a line. I think that's from Terminator. Is that Terminator? Like the only movie that Sanjay's ever seen? Terminator
2.
Yeah. Oh man, and earlier in the Discord, man, he was like rifling off lines.
Terminator
It's
2.
pretty good. Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see here. I couldn't Daytona Amin Stew up in his mouth. Thanks, May. Team hashtag team. I'm getting a hashtag. That's awesome. That's awesome.
In fact, there's not one. I can't think of one hard to get, impossible to get watch that I could get a call on tomorrow and then be like, I'll be there. I'm gonna get it. There isn't one.
Yeah, that's not who you are, right? I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, not even for independent, not
yeah.
anything that I can think of right now.
Hashtag Bobby Fast. Hashtag free Bobby. Keep the hashtags coming, guys. I really enjoy them. I really like them. So I mean, Joe. I mean, so do you ever think of slowing it down? I couldn't even get that out without laughing.
No, I just kind of ride the wave, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, it ebbs and it flows.
You're a much healthier person than I am, though. I think. I think you're just like you take everything in stride, and you just
Namaste, Bobby Legs. Namaste.
Hashtag Bobby Breakfast. Okay. Hashtag Bobby Faster Bust. Wow. Cho vibe is immaculate.
I gotta say, this little Longines was the first time my wife kind of gave me a little bit of a side eye about a watch.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't the money. It was just that, it was like after I did WC, I said, I think I said I'm not going to get a watch for a while, and then like a couple weeks later, I got the Doxa, and I was like, yeah, I know, but I need a summer watch, but I'm really not going to watch for a while. And then a week or two later, I was like, honey, I'm home. And I kind of I think it was partially because I walked past her and kind of like kept my wrist in my pocket and just like kind of had a bag that I just sort of, usually I'm very out in the open with everything. But with the Longines bag, I kind of just walked past her real quick. And I was like, you trust me, right? And she was like, I don't know. It was like the first time, but I think she's being a good spirit.
Hashtag watch fat.
That's awesome.
Okay, let's check out new releases. You guys don't mind? Okay. Has there been? Yeah. Was there something new that came out in the last couple of days? I'm sorry. Hashtag wash fat really got me. Anything in the last couple of days that really grabbed at you guys? I'm trying to think. There was this one that I saw recently. This is Svend Anderson. Have you guys seen this one? Pretty interesting watch. Where's all the pictures? You're talking about Sven. There you go. Looks like you got some sort of like crazy guilloche, and I think this is a jumping hour.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if this is different from the one he entered in GPHG last year, but yeah, it's absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
I kind of prefer to associate Sven Anderson with his, erotic watches. But this is cute too.
So this is 21 karat blue gold, a solid plate of 21 karat blue gold, which I don't know anything about. It is achieved by heating 24 karat gold with iron elements. Okay. I kind of dig it. I like it.
It's cool.
I like it. It's a cool watch.
41,600 gold, 600 francs now. That's yeah, yeah. We talked about these guys. It looks like not much really came out the other day recently. Those G-Shock, have you guys seen those new G-Shocks that are supposed to be coming out at the end of the year? The Casio, the steel Casios.
Ooh,
Nope.
nope.
Let me see if I can pull up a picture.
I've been seeing pictures, but I thought they were modded Casios that people were posting. Is maybe those are the ones, or because people do metal mods of the Casios, right?
Yeah, yes, they do.
But I feel like I've seen more of those recently, so maybe people were posting the new one. I don't know.
I'm trying to find. I think I saw it on what's one of those G-Shock fan pages, websites. If anybody on the chat knows, let me know. I know just one more watch. He did a video on them recently. Crap. Sorry, guys. I am choking. I am choking on this one. Well, anyway. G-Shock Central, let's go. Yeah, somebody just mentioned G-Shock Central.
That's the one.
That's the one. Okay, yep, here we go. And I'll share my screen. So these mini. So
Nice.
these I think are metal.
Mm.
They have, so here they go. You have a green. I don't know what that color is. I guess it's a salmon, rose gold, fake, and more of a, yeah, here we go. Here's a little bit better picture of it. I dig them. I dig them. It sounds, it's a very popular, the Casio is a very popular release, all the different models that it came out with, and it just makes sense that they would go steel at some point. And I dig them. They're not going to be released until the end of the year, and I think it's going to be released in Japan first. But very, very cool watch, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah, I like it. I like all three of them. That's cool.
So many hmms. Yeah.
I wonder if they'll do full metal. They'll judge the impact and then bring out full metal next.
Yeah, and it's a little bit to what
yeah.
Time Hill's saying here is the straps or bracelets. I think initially it's straps, and then yeah, it would be kind of cool if they did the whole metal. I think that's the natural progression. I would agree.
People mod these, right? The Casios
Yeah.
to make them metal.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's all over AliExpress. You can get those mod kits for them.
Yeah. And they look good. They look good when Colin was showing pictures.
Yeah. Green is kind of. I like the green one as well.
Yeah.
Does look nice. I'm just seeing that the strap is green too. I couldn't tell, but it is. Yeah, it is good looking.
Casio Steel relaunched like a G-Shock Square. Not sure about the pricing though. Yeah. So not sure what the pricing is. I think the regular Casios are around 110. So I would imagine this is somewhere probably double that, right? I mean, I don't know. Neil's saying he's anti-watch fast. Going back to the watch fast, silver. Peter saying silver for me. Yeah, rumor is the metal's around 230. Yeah. Okay.
So one of the comments on this G-Shock Central says none of the colors are very legible. Legibility is sort of like, some people care a lot about timing accuracy, some not so much. Seems like some people are really like legibility is way up there. I gotta say I don't care very much. Like if I have to struggle a little bit, to read?
Yeah.
Is that up there for you?
For me, more so lately, the older I get, legibility is very important. I had one of those blackout Casio Oaks,
Mm.
and I was dying to get it. And I got it. Like I ordered something from, I think it was like Toppers last year,
Mhm.
and they threw in the Casio Oak, right? Which
Mm.
was awesome. They had a special, and I was excited to get it, and I couldn't read the thing.
Mm.
I couldn't read it,
Yeah.
and I ended up giving it away. I did a giveaway for it, but yeah, I mean, I still want one, and I like that gray one. That I
Like,
think
couldn't read it? Like, if you looked at it for 5 seconds, still couldn't read it?
it was.
The struggle?
I don't know how long it took me, but whatever the length of time it was just too much.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, like I don't know what at what point I give up, but
Mm.
it was past that point.
I don't think I've ever had that experience with a watch, but
Yeah,
I guess maybe I just haven't owned that watch or one like it.
it happens with the the watches that are blackout. For me,
Mm.
I guess it's something. My eyes, it's just too hard for me
Mm.
to see. That's why I like pilot watches,
Mm.
Mhm.
because there's no mistake. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So for me,
Mm.
more and more so legibility is an issue now. Um, it's not a problem with like a busy chrono.
Mm.
Like my 903 is pretty busy. I don't really have an issue, but
Yeah.
it's the blackout thing that
Mm.
really bothers me. How about you guys?
Mm.
Not an issue. You guys have young eyes, I
I'm
guess.
pretty much with Colin. Like, I feel like I can always, if I really focus and try, like, it may not be instant, but eventually I'll get it, and that's fine.
Yeah. I guess I care about. I've gotten rid of watches or done stuff because they're a little illegible. And usually for me, the problem comes down to if at a glance I get hands mixed up, like on a GMT. It happened on the glycine, which is
Mm.
why I striped the
Mm,
GMT hands. Because I
Mm.
always got it confused for the minute hand, and then even before that, there was this
You
quartz.
striped it yourself?
I I didn't paint that one myself.
Oh, what did you do?
No,
What do you
sent
mean by
sent
that?
it sent it over to RGM
Oh,
for a service,
cool.
and then I asked them if they could print the GMT hand. It was a matchstick design,
Ah,
so primarily white with a red tip.
yeah.
So I asked them if they could just candy cane the rest of
Oh,
the white body,
that's
so, so
awesome.
so I could distinguish it from the minute hand.
Cool.
So that was one workaround, kind of
Yeah.
expensive given
Yep.
that it's just an Airman. But
Yeah.
I had this like quartz Graf Zeppelin,
Mm.
but it was super pretty and pretty
Mm.
good price even on Amazon. And it was
Mm.
one of those like TGV kind of things. He
Yep.
talked it up way back when. But
With
when I
Mark from
had
Long Island Watches, right?
oh
They would talk about that one. I like
yeah,
that too. Nice looking.
it's so pretty, but it has
Yeah.
these four slender white hands on it, each doing a different thing. But you look at it at a glance and you can't tell which one's which. So I got rid of it.
Got it.
Yeah. So that was my
That does,
legibility.
when the hour and minute hands look almost the same, it's not even a legibility issue for me, it's just annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mark is saying Bobby wants the jitterbug of watches. You guys know what the jitterbug is? They had this cell phone that they sold to seniors that had like really big buttons on it. Uh,
Oh man. Nice.
Watch Chris is here. Hey, Watch Chris. Thanks for joining us. Eddie guy, yeah, legibility matters. Forbin, after crap like the Budweiser watch, I'm wondering when they'll get around to do a dollar bill green one and call it the Casio. All right. I like that. The Casio. Josie customizing all his watches. That's right.
You come around here, I'll customize yours.
Oh man, I am not lending you any watch, man. I'm not gonna do it. Uh, Really depends if you look at a watch as an instrument or a piece of art. Yeah, I think Paul. Yeah, I see that. I mean, like, there's some of my watches that I look as a piece of art. Those watches though are incredibly legible for me that I think of a piece of art in my collection. Um, but I hear you. I hear you. There's some watches are just pretty to look at, and the time is secondary to me.
Mhm.
But when I get a G-Shock, like I want to read the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the watch I go to, to read the time. Like if I'm on,
That's
with my
true.
other watches. I mean, I look at okay, it's digital. It says whatever it is, So, um,
Mm.
Bobby's going to put clapper on his neck. So, okay, I mean, I guess the old man jokes are coming there now. So I got the bad eyes, the jitterbug, and the clapper.
My
Uh,
G-Shock is sort of a jitterbug. It's got the massive
yeah,
time
yeah.
in digital, and I do appreciate that sometimes.
See,
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
B Dev is saying, like Joe, I sold my Glycine GMT for the same reason. The GMT hand
Mm.
was
Mhm.
confused with the
Yeah.
minute hand. That's a bummer, man. That's a real bummer. Um,
I always thought you had some like a special edition with that I noticed the striping of that hand, but that's custom. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was dump it or do something. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
neat.
oh man, did Bismarck die, man?
Oh no.
Ah, that's a bummer if he did.
Oh man.
Bobby likes bringing bad news.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, um,
Damn,
Penny saying AP Royal Oak white dial is
57.
wholly illegible. Yeah, jeez. I'm okay with it because it's so pretty. Yeah, look, I mean, I think it goes back to the argument that if it's art, who cares? Um, anyway, looks like the whole Bismarcky really brought it down.
Oh no. Yeah. It's so weird because even my kids know him because he was on Yo
Yeah.
Gabba Gabba a lot.
Oh
Mm.
yeah,
Oh, was he
Yeah.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
kids
my
used to
kids are
watch that.
not. Is that still on? Because like that,
No, no, we
or
watch him on YouTube. Yeah.
okay, yeah, because my kids don't watch Yo Gabba Gabba. I mean, I don't know if it's something that they're too young for. They're just more into Blippy at this point. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. No, it's terrible, man. So I'm going blind. I have to clap to turn on the lights, and the kids are watching Blippy. So um,
I don't know Blippy. I know Yo Gabba Gabba.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'll
Uh,
find it on YouTube.
yeah. No. Okay. Uh, Pete saying, "Hey guys, having a slow morning, so got in late. Yeah, we're having a slow stream right now. Right. So join the fun. Oh man. So Joe.
Oh. Mm.
So now that you got the Harbring, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna ask. Is there
Watch fast.
anything else?
Oh.
No, 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 no. I already had to. Is there anything on your radar?
Anything on the radar? No, no. I so I don't exercise fasting, but I'll exercise a little restraint because of the incoming, like Amin. Stuff. Some deposits have been deployed, and so stuff
Yeah,
is cooking. So I'm just
yeah.
not. I'm not gonna even look. I mean, I'm just gonna
How
nerd
long
out.
was the Habring from deposit to delivery? What was the
Ooh.
timing on that?
I think they said it would be about 3 months, and it
Uh-huh.
took almost 5.
Okay.
Yeah, but not too bad.
It seemed even longer compared like the first time that you told us about it too, but it's 5, huh? About 5 months.
Yeah, yeah, it's about 5. Yeah. Uh,
Important question by Pete. Sorry, newsflash. We have to. We have, so when is Bobby buying your Harbring?
uh, we'll see. I don't know. You gonna break? break your fast for the hop ring.
Well, you had your Kudoki for a year.
Yeah. I'll hang on to them at least a year, right? And then marry them off to someone else.
December, right? Yeah.
Not before December.
I don't know. Do we want to talk about something that somebody's brought up or now?
Wait, what did they bring up? Gold stunners, integrated
Oh yeah.
sports watches, steel sports versus gold stunners.
It's been brought up.
Tag,
I like stuff.
not tag. You're it, but tag. We talked a little bit about this about the Mario.
Oh yeah.
So it's sold out. So it's sold out, right?
Yeah, that's
A
awesome.
couple thousand pieces, very, very interesting, right? It do you think now is that people who are into Mario buying that watch, or is it tag fans? Like, who's buying that watch? Who bought that watch? People fear missing out. They think it's gonna, speculating, that it's gonna be a cult classic.
It's bizarre. How much was it? How much did it
It was like
cost?
2,500.
Jesus. Pardon my.
Yeah.
I don't
It's a
get that.
stunner.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm stumped.
I mean, I grew up with Mario. That
Yeah.
was. I have fond memories of playing Nintendo. But
Does it
yeah,
it's just an odd
doesn't
choice, right?
translate. Yeah.
It's just an odd choice. Okay, yeah. So interesting question, Pete. Tag versus Tudor. Why do we only think of the worst tags and the best Tudors? Good question. You know, I think tag. So tag was one of the first brands that I recognized when I was paying attention to stuff, right? Like in the '90s, Tag and Rolex, and some, to a certain extent, Seiko, definitely Casio and Swatch. Those are the main watches that I knew about, right? And I know that I remember everybody wanting a Tag at the time, but it seems like they've really fallen out of favor, and then maybe they've made some questionable decisions lately in the last decade or so, right? They still have some quality models. They have the Monaco. I mean, I like the Carrera, but a lot of really crappy watches, right? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What is it? What did I miss? It's the chat?
No, it's just I don't know what's going on.
I don't think the worst of tag when I see it. I mean, we have friends in the various groups who post nice tags, and not just the Hoyer reissue ones, but
But I think Pete's got a point, though. I think we remember a lot of bad tags, right? Or
could
we
be.
remember tags for a lot of the wrong reasons or the bad reasons, and we remember Tudor more favorably, especially because of their recent success, right? With the
Yeah.
Black Bay line, I think, right?
Tudor got a big push from Hodinkee and the watch press when they came out with the first Black Bays. I mean, I feel like the media, they were the darlings of the media for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good point. Yeah, they did have that long hiatus in marketing in
Yeah.
North America, and then I guess the Rolex machine must have gotten behind it, so they made a fairly successful splash back. Riding that heritage wave pretty well. Whereas I guess I don't know. You look at Tag, and since you look way back when with like the Seiko movement and all that jazz, and I guess regular consumers don't care, but when you think about what they've been selling since Biver was there and pushing all sorts of stuff, including this connected series, which is you know just I guess not really for the enthusiast, but their offerings are so varied, and some people find them really distasteful. So I guess it kind of might tarnish the image for someone who's kind of a purist, like a mechanical watch enthusiast, I guess. Whereas everyone else just, they still gravitate towards the label. So I
Hmm.
don't know. I guess we're a little jaded with with tag.
Hmm.
Yeah. Colin seems to agree with you, Amin. Um, Chaz, I think Tag has some really cool models in their history, and a few remain even today. Yep. Um, Tudor is killing it right now, Detroit Spartan says. And I think so. A couple of those recent Black Bay releases, the 58s that were I was kind of cold on, I'm starting to warm up on the silver, the bronze, still not the gold. Um, but you know, yeah, their chronos that they came out with, a Panda Chronos, very very cool. Kevin, I think it's because tags are way overpriced at retail compared to Tudor. A 3K tag cannot compare to a 3K Tudor. No value with tag. BDev saying when tag brands their watches with horror only, they get respect and no one complains. Clayton is saying I had hope for tag when they started to release their horror only models.
Mhm.
Paul, can we all do a group buy and buy the rights to Carrera? If they do a Mario Carrera, I'm done. LMAO.
No, you're not, Paul. Tell the truth.
uh, Sure, Spartan. He owns the Black Bay 58 18 karat gold. I mean, let us know. I mean, I
Ooh,
assume you like it,
nice.
man. I assume you
That's
like it.
awesome.
And maybe I'd feel differently when it's in my hand. I think I'm a little bothered by you know the display case back, and that I'm still trying to figure out who their intended audience. I mean, obviously I have an audience, but I guess that's beyond me who the intended audience was for an 18 karat gold Black Bay 58. Um, uh, like One Trick Pony to the yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
come on, I'm clicking on the comments and there's such a delay with StreamYard. Craig saying I think Oris is a bit overpriced too though, but they get more of a pass with enthusiasts. I'm not an Oris hater either. I love my Aquas. Yeah, do we think Oris gets a little bit of a pass? Um, I I I am not a huge or I don't dislike. I don't think I'd ever buy an Oris. I just stylistically they don't appeal to me.
Mhm.
But they seem to get a whole lot of love, and maybe rightfully so. Um, but um, but I mean, is Craig right? Do they get a pass on things?
Well,
I
on
don't know.
what? Like
I
on
don't know. I mean,
what kind of pass?
no, I mean, Craig brought it up, so I mean, like, I'm just trying to throw it out there, and if anybody feels that way, I don't know. I don't know if they get a pass.
Hmm.
I know that it's loved,
Mm,
it's beloved,
yeah.
Oris, for sure.
I think leading up to the pandemic, it seemed like they were pushing in the right direction with retailers and like Red Bar, and really trying
Hmm.
to do outreach. So it seemed like they were accessible, whereas who knows who runs Tudor,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And certainly even in like a small market like this one in Western Pennsylvania, I somehow got an invitation to an Oris event. So it breeds goodwill. And then you look at the pieces, and back then I know the prices are creeping up, but still for the tech and design, the Aquas is like a stalwart, in terms of
Hmm.
the lower priced integrated bracelet watches that are pretty solid, that you would take to the beach or wherever. So yeah, I mean, and who wouldn't wear a classy pointer date or recommend that to a friend who is asking for that first watch, like we
Yeah.
discussed before, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Fair enough.
solid.
Can
Solid.
I share a very random screenshot
Absolutely.
here?
Absolutely.
All right, 1 second here. I was just got off on a tangent while you were talking about something. This is a total left turn. All right. So this is a Frederic Constant manufacturer flyback chronograph. And I
Mhm.
remember when it came out a couple of years ago, I thought it was nice looking. It's $4,000, fully in-house. I think it's nice looking design.
Yeah.
And anyway, this thing right now is
Wow.
70%
Ooh,
off
Wow.
do
on
it, do it.
manufacturer refurbished. 100% positive feedback on 40,000 sales, USA seller, uh, um, and 2-year warranty. I'm not going to do it, but that strikes me as a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
I I mean,
100% feedback after 42,000
for
feedback.
39,729 feet,
Is that even like possible?
40,000. Well, they did it, and it's a nice looking
It.
watch. It's not a straight. I mean, it's it's not the world's most
Mhm.
inventive design, but it's not a straight copy of anything that I don't think.
I mean, for
Um,
$1,200, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's. I
from
got no problem with that.
4,000. Yeah. Colin's saying don't buy that. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna break a fast. It would be fun to pull a trigger on during your stream, but I'm not going to. But
Maybe that's how we break the fast on the stream.
that's how we do it. Anyway, I'm starting to see some value in Frederic Constant, as much as I
Good,
am
good.
reluctant to say that.
Thank God. At least you're not talking about Raymond Weil anymore.
Yeah.
Just
The same place I got my Longines, they carry Freddie C. But anyway,
Megan has a question for the group here. I would like to know what color dials, other than blue or black, what makes you happy?
I like a lot of colors.
I like the salmon dial.
yeah.
I like the salmon dial. The salmon dial is really done. Is good. I do like blue. I mean, blue is my favorite, even though this is the only blue dial watch. No, that's not true. The 903 is. But most of the dials on my watches are black.
Mhm.
But
I
I
like
do.
yellow.
You like yellow?
I always like
Yeah,
yellow.
yellow's great. Yellow, like a yellow
Yellow can be a
Breitling
little.
emergency.
Yeah, it needs to be. For me, I can do yellow, but not every yellow dial watch is for me. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
it has to be. There has to be a whole lot of other things I need to like about that watch for it to work. Because yellow is, it's out there. It's out there.
Oh, interesting. Bill K says word is that eBay seller is actually Citizen, who sells as refurbished new stock to
Oh,
not upset dealers, free returns if any issues. Many happy buyers say they're new.
wow.
So, but the Citizen owns Fidru Constant, right?
Right. But that would be a interesting way for a big brand to do their gray market stuff,
Mm,
right? Dump
yeah,
it on
Interest.
a official eBay,
yeah.
shadow eBay. That's pretty interesting.
AB is saying $5. Bobby will buy a new watch next month. Who wants in? Contact AB if you want in. Kevin S. Agree on Oris, but deep discounts can be had on those Oris watches.
Oh, a lot of Citizen owned brands here.
Oris gets a pass because of
Interesting.
their community friendliness and dynamic leadership team. Chris Ross says. Absolutely, Oris is a social media darling and gets a pass. Others wouldn't. Ergo, the build on the Diver 65 is terrible for the price. Hot take there by Pete. Let's see here. Oh, 8. Come on, StreamYard. Thank you. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate the super chat sticker. Oris puts percentage to a cause.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This seller is a good seller. Sorry.
All right, you want to put them back up?
Well, it's just a lot of different, like, so if you're looking for a Citizen,
Yeah.
Here, one more time.
Yep.
This is a ProMaster Tough that I've looked up periodically. It's a $500 watch. It's $164.99 from this Citizen rumored seller. Same one. It is striking to have 40,000 100% positive feedback on 40,000.
That's why I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
so they're refurbished, so they come back as returns possibly and get worked on.
In the chat, he was saying the rumor is that when people get them, they just seem like new. So the rumor is that Citizen's just selling new watches here.
I follow now. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Anyway, I see Alpina, Frederic Constant, Citizen. Is Alpina also a Citizen umbrella?
I don't know.
Watch?
Yeah, there's a lot of Alpina there.
A lot of Alpina, Citizen, and Freddie C. Some Bulova. Anyway, I'll be digging through there. My watch.
I can't help scrolling I'm scrolling my mouse while I'm watching Amin do this.
My watch fest might end tonight.
Yeah. Forbin Klaus is asking Oris or Doxa. I personally would say Doxa.
Me too.
Do it, Bobby. Old Freddie Castant. Rob has to buy it first, Amin. That's right. So you can't buy anything until I buy. So tomorrow. LOL, tempting Bobby to buy one. Yeah, I think Amin is trying to secretly tempt me to buy a watch so he can buy a watch.
You should look at this site, Rob. If there's any Citizens you like, they're like 70% off.
I do like Citizen.
You could get a $500 Citizen for $150 tonight.
I wonder, you know what? Okay, I'll tell you what. If they put that new Citizen, if that new Citizen was on there, that the one with the integrated bracelet, I think, right? And it was like on there. I mean, I think they sell that for like $2, but if it was down to like 800,
yeah,
I'd get it. I'd break it.
Let's see if it's here.
It's not there. It's not there.
We'll see.
Oh my goodness. I know what I'm doing tonight.
Ecozilla. Amin found the Citizen honey hole.
Yeah.
Citizen ProMaster Godzilla. Look, see if you can find the Citizen. We're getting requests for the Godzilla, the Ecozilla. Amin,
right.
if you can find it there.
Let me see.
Chaz, Amin with the snake in the grass move.
Oh man.
Well, that lasted a whole 45 minutes. I think the chat likes watching the demise of Bobby Legs. MJ says the Ecozilla can be had for $199 new.
Is it actually called Ecozilla? What's the what am I searching for? Godzilla?
Yeah, the
ProMaster Godzilla.
ProMaster Godzilla. Let me when you get it, just put it up so I can share your screen. Because I don't have your screen
Okay,
up
they're
anymore.
not selling it. You want me
Okay.
to just find it or in general, or because
No, no,
this
no.
store's not
I was
selling it.
interested if that seller
Yeah, no, these guys
had it.
don't have it. I think they probably wait for.
Colin saying you guys are getting that look in your eye, turn around and go back, save yourselves.
Ooh.
MJ found it on Amazon. Watch the price fluctuation. It'll show up at $199 sooner or later. Who's that dealer on eBay? What was the name of the dealer,
It's
Amin?
called Official Watch Deals. One word.
Okay. I'll put it on the chat.
Ooh, okay, I'm just gonna close that tab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, guys, it's 10:06. We made it. We made it. It got a little rough over there at the end. Sorry, guys. Sorry, chat. I kind of was hoping for more releases. I thought there were more, but there wasn't really much from Tuesday to today. But we sure had a lot of fun, right? We got Cho. We found out that Joe prefers to be called Cho, and he's doesn't believe in watch fasting. Amin is gonna ride the Bobby Legs train until that was a terrible until Bobby Legs ends his fast, and we found out that Penny's gonna do so too. Amin, what's going on, man? What do you got? Anything coming up soon? You got
I'm doing a stream
Yeah.
with Rick Remaker and Mike Margolis next Wednesday, 8 p.m. about Chapek. Those guys. Rick is a Chapek owner and also an investor, which I thought was interesting.
Oh, cool.
So just to hear a little more about why he's doing that. I think it's a lot of excitement around the brand. So we'll do our Tuesday stream Tuesday night, and then Wednesday night I'll do the Chapek stream.
So that's kind of cool, man. I mean, like, anyway, like from risk perspective, being a investor in a brand, that's kind of cool, man. That's like something like some of us may one day strive to be. I mean, or it
Yeah.
probably doesn't happen to a lot of us, but
When I heard him say that, I was like, oh wow, he's on some other level, and like I would never be able to do something like that. But when you go to the website, they sort of
do they
there's at
solicit
least
investors?
they sort of do. Like
Yeah.
there's a page there where I'm interested to hear about it because it doesn't look like it's exclusive. That it looks like they sort of invite their most avid fans
Yeah.
to support them.
That's an
in that way.
interesting move by them,
Yeah.
because they're other than like some hardcore enthusiasts, like who's heard of Chopek, right? I mean,
Yeah.
not most people, and to involve um, collectors and fans of your brand to be a part of the brand, like owning shares of the company, is really really cool because you're just gaining ambassadors now, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I'll throw it like
yep.
here, our story backstage. Where is it? I saw it here. Let's see. Backstage. I don't know if it was We Collect Rare People. It might have been. Let's see. Um, they collect, in the same, last but not least, they collect shareholders, fine watch lovers that have always dreamt of not being just customers, but owners of a
Yeah.
Oterology venture.
What a great idea.
Yeah. Thanks to the crowdfunding equity campaign that made the revival possible. So I guess I don't know how much of an investment you have to make to be
Yeah.
included, but I'd never seen anything like that on a luxury brand
Yeah.
or high horology brand page.
Yeah,
So
I think it's smart. I think so it's another avenue to raise capital and you're also involving your hardcore fans. You know.
Yeah, I don't know the rules, but I thought that you'd sort of have to disclose that every time you post,
Hmm.
on Instagram or
Sure.
whatever,
Right.
which I don't really think anybody does. I'm not saying anybody's doing anything wrong. I'm just saying I feel
Yeah.
like I'm interested to learn more about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a really great stream, and good for you for getting that. Cho, what
Yes.
do you got planned up this weekend?
Nothing. I hope everyone has a great weekend.
Thanks, man. I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope you have a great follow Cho at Watchwood JC do. Would you consider changing it to Watchwood Cho do? Just you don't have to give an answer. You don't have to give an answer. Just think about it.
I'll ask
Um,
Wolfgang.
Amin at Amin Reviews Official on Instagram and the Amin Reviews YouTube channel. Thank you again. And guys, see you Sunday for an episode of Watch Chat with me and Sanjay. Sanjay also has a Engineer Wannabe has a stream on Saturdays as well.
Awesome.
Guys, chat, thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next week. Take care.
Thanks, everyone.
Good night.